Coach Smith, first of all, welcome to Indiana. Just how has the transition been to the new role?
It's been phenomenal. Getting to know Tamika, other than competing against her, it's been good to be on the same side because she's kicked my butt quite a few times in her career, and actually just being here in Indiana. Indiana has a commitment to excellence, has a great tradition with basketball. I know of Lynn Dunn, who's a Hall of Famer. Kelly Crosskoff, I met her the first year the WNBA started. I was one of the first assistant coaches in the WNBA in 1997 with the Phoenix Mercury with Cheryl Miller. And obviously in that role, I got a chance to meet Marianne Stanley. And Marianne and Tamika are primary to the real reasons why I came here. Marianne said that this organization has a commitment to excellence, and it convinced her, and she's a Hall of Famer. I mean, she's, you don't get any better than Marianne Stanley, and to have the opportunity to work with her, with an organization that has such a rich tradition and the commitment to excellence there, it was a no-brainer.
You mentioned Coach Stanley and Tamika playing a role in your decision to take this job. What excites you most about becoming an assistant coach with the Indiana Fever?
Well, there's a lot of things that excite me about it. First of all, I truly believe that you have a roster here that can do some pretty special things and pretty quickly. And when you have the right people in place, which is a Tamika Catchings, which is a Allison Barber, which is a Marianne Stanley, the odds of it turning around quickly greatly increase. And I love being a part of rebuilding franchises or turning around franchises. I was in Los Angeles when, we were a sub 500 team and got to help them to get to the point where they developed a championship caliber team. The last 3 years I was in Connecticut with a young team, had, a roster of young talent, and got to watch that flourish and get to the point where now they're competing for championships. And I'm excited for the same challenge here in Indiana.
What do you see when you see the Indiana Fever roster?
Well, obviously you have one of the all-time great scorers in the league in Candace Dupree. And I know that she's hungry to get back to the championship caliber level like she did in Phoenix. And then you have some young, hungry players in Kelsey Mitchell and Tierra McCowan, Victoria Vivens, Tiffany Mitchell, Erica Wheeler. So you have some talent here that is hungry, and that, in the last game of the season last year, I believe it was against the Connecticut Sun, they put on an offensive display that was, I think, sending a message to the rest of the league.
I know Coach Stanley has mentioned this several times, where when she saw this team at the All-Star break, playoffs didn't really seem like a reality for the Fever, but the way they came out at All-Star break and had a winning record and put on that show in the last game, what does that say to you just about the core group that is in that locker room?
Once again, the core group is hungry. The core group has unlimited potential. And if we can get this core group to believe in themselves and together collectively as a team and what it is potentially capable of doing, great things are going to happen. And that is scary. Everyone in the league knows that. All of us coaches from other organizations would always say, if they ever get together, watch out.